Hello everyone, welcome to more Broken Arrow. We're back for another stream of Broken Arrow. 3 in a week. Who'd have thunk it? In December. Yeah. This patch has honestly been very good, I think, for me personally. Obviously, the balance only changes, so we'll probably end up playing Russia a lot today again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really mind. We played loads of America for a very long time, so yeah, switching it up a bit. We'll need to maybe switch up the decks a little bit as well. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, hello Valdis, hello Lily. Thank God that I... Falcon. Falcon was the first one here today. Crazy. Hello Andy. I'm sure it'll be alright. I'll be alright. Yeah, so I'm kind of... I guess we can mess around more with like Moto today. I think Moto was really fun. I like the idea of like using the 45-point boomerangs. I might have to add them to the Moto coast or... We got a cluster grad in that. Guided HE warheads. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using the upgraded boomerangs much. Although I say that, we do have BTR-80s in this deck, which are pretty good transports as well. Like, they're only 65 points, only extra 20. So what I'm going to do is we'll make this one into a cheap one. Cool. Let's go even faster, yeah. We're getting a song this year? Maybe. I haven't even started it yet, so yeah, it's a maybe. It's a big maybe today this year. There hasn't been a year in like 10 years since I started doing them that I haven't, but yeah, this year I'm just not sure I have the time, and I'm starting to feel ill, which isn't good either. Yeah, what's up, Ollie? How you doing? Hello, good friend. You're bored? You need to hire the room again. The gaming room of doom. No, Spetsnaz VMF snipers, they are crazy. Are they? Are we talking like the standard loadout? Are you talking about the fire support loadout? Because the fire support loadout, the guns do no damage. They're not, like, it may be 2 anti-material rifles, but I'm pretty sure they do less than the American 50 cals in terms of damage. Yeah. Alright, we'll turn off mirrors, and we'll see what happens. Is it Russia? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Yeah, Cold Harbor, sure, why not? I don't know why you take 150 point sniper unit when you can take like a BMP3 that does the same for like less than half the points. VDB motor. Probably not the best choice for this map actually, now I think about it. He'll be alright. I mean, the Green Beret long range ones aren't that good either. I do use the Ranger snipers with the upgrade with the 50 cal, and sometimes the other one like as well. I just don't see the point investment of it. You're better off using something like Zapogs or like just machine guns. Being mean in my comments. Last time I played, it seemed like AT rifles were coded like shoulder-fired lat. Interesting. We'll have the BRDM like travel over here somewhere. Alright, let's get the SSO over here. A lot of aircraft early on. Someone kill that gunner. Killing pilots too gives you like 150 points. Killing pilots is really good in this game. Or bad, if you don't like losing points. But yeah, it's 150 points to kill a pilot. 200 if it's a bomber. Like if it says pilot, one word, then it's 150. If it says pilots, as in like multiple, then yeah, it's 150 or 200. Yeah, on top of the plane kill, yeah, exactly. It is a lot. It is a lot. Yeah, and if you extract it, you get the refund, yeah. Like if you sell a pilot, you get 135 points. Because it's like 10% less if it's a full health. So what, these VDV metas are absolutely trash.
Bang on!
And Nick, thanks for the 2-month prime, appreciate it. I'm doing random music. Double CJ, huh? the same thing. Where did it go? Careful with that. Okay, left. Well, looks like it might not matter anyway. Oh, the vessel's pissed. I'm gonna see if I can get a line of sight here. Stuff. It is Moto VDD, yeah. Praying a little to Iron Jesus, yeah. Pretty spot on, to be honest. Like freely popped one of those CJs. Or even fired at me. That's criminal. Alright, chilling. Play Ghostal. We can do some Ghostal. Oh, the Luchnik on the backside there. I use the Luchnik. I assume it's ammo count is what he's going for there. Because, yeah, I would agree. It's not normally the best option. Okay, that was a sauce now. Probably be better. Also, I guess it's like a cheap option to throw around the back line. What are the snipers doing there? Yeah, so there's like a you can laser stuff, right? So I can like set a laser. Yeah. It's not even like hitting that properly. Very slow on this left side. I want to try and kill this booker. It's dead and done. think it's just building up because kill that pilot. I almost feel like how slow this is. We could just go like double tornado. Interesting. And a max. Broken arrow about the Warno. Depends what you're going for. Multiplayer experience in Broken Arrow can be better, but it's also probably easier to learn than Warno. But Warno, I think, is more rewarding once you do learn it, and the single player is like a bajillion times better. Made 300 shoot to the side, just lost track immediately. So with the favorite, it is semi-active, which means that it needs to maintain line of sight. So it's probably where like it was near a building and it just lost track immediately. Have you used the Harrier Seed? No. The Sidewinder doesn't one-shot any AA. So it's completely pointless to use it as seed. Only reason that you would take seed missiles on a Harrier is maybe to distract, but I don't think the cost is worth it. Yeah, the sidearm. Well, the sidearm is a seed missile. Oh, it might have been that reason as well. There was it intercepted a missile then. That may have been another reason why it went to one side. Pain and suffering. I accidentally turned off the radar on it. I go back on my ass. I need this helicopter. Let's bring some shit over here, because the mid's collapsing a little bit. Oops. Where's that going? Very ambitious of you to charge that building. I don't know what type of HIMARS that was, but it's always 2v3 on one side of this map. But I think they've actually maybe got 4. I don't know. Like, whoever's mid should shift right more. Like, we should just shift everybody right a little bit. Because otherwise we end up with the same problem that I was talking about before, where it's like just super split focus. Like, I'm just gonna keep losing shit on the left again because I have to keep looking at the right. Like, if Falcon goes Charlie, or like maybe Indy goes Charlie and then Falcon moves to Delta and we just shift over everyone one flag, be the best way to go. Because the left is secure-ish. Those are really good strikes, but we're still losing stuff too much. Group. Then push. Stop. Peace. No. Oh, I see units moving one by one. a big old waste. See you fellas back on YouTube Games in 6 months. Ain't no one trying to watch no skill gap gameplay. Okay. No, it's Todd Organ. Man, this community, I swear to God.
Bang on!
Might wanna get checked for bipolar. They stream typing? No. The reason I said you might want to get checked for bipolar is because the guy was saying, sorry for being mean in your comments, I have autism at the start of the game. So, and then he went from saying sorry to just being a dickhead. Yeah, true. And the guy on my the funniest thing about that nuke was the two guys that were getting their shit kicked in were the ones that perked up when that nuke went off. It's all to do with autism. Oh gosh. Never ever use autism as an excuse. I think most people who play these kinds of games are on the spectrum somewhere.
Bang on!
Probably including myself. Yocha, thanks for the 5 months, or sorry, the 5 gifted subs. Sorry, not 5 months, 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Alright, let's just get next. It's all good. I don't really care. It's just it was just like so. It was so funny to me because in my head I'm just thinking like, the guy's like trying to apologize at the start of the game. I don't know if he was being serious or not. I don't really care. But then proceeds to be a dickhead anyway. Like, what are you trying to prove, bro? Yeah. Let's get Eagle in, shall we? Money played wants to switch out. We're slowly catching up with America. Slowly. Feels bad, Simon. Yeah, nice. Thanks, fellas. Alright, let's go. Time for some peak US gameplay. That's if we get US. Broken arrow stands for broken attitude. Yeah, probably not far off. Oh, now we got a stompy stomperoo, I think. Unless these guys are smurfing. Even the Russians are playing USA. True. True. I need something fast and furious. Moto guards would be fun. Moto mech will have to do. Alrighty. Yeah, let's see how this goes. You don't know it's low elo? If you're level 13, then you're not above 1500 elo. It's like physically impossible, even if you won every game. Like, I guess maybe like 16, I don't know, it'd be like 16 or 1700. Like, there's no way you would have played enough games. They got 2 DCs as well, so pro match cancel anyway. Wanna play? Don't get any fun out of losing to US every time? Then just don't be bad. Just gotta get good, you know? Alright, the game actually started, so I guess I gotta bring something in. Which is fine at the moment, honestly. Like, it's not that bad, right? I mean, even if you take the win rate as it currently is, you're still going to win, like, most of the time, like, or like, just under half of the time, right? You'll win if you're playing alright. My friend who plays well is level 17 with 1400 elo, yeah. I don't think these guys are going to be very high elo. In the last game, the AA by S-Bomb was me. I didn't even know it was there, to be honest. Or are you talking about the one that we put in? The Luchnik, yeah. It's funny. Do I need to play for the next one? Everyone's welcome. Yeah, first come, first serve in the games if you want to join in. I do prioritize people who didn't play last, so if you like get into the game at least, then we can swap you out with someone who played the last one. Where did he go? Oh, that BTR really let me down. Where's that damage, bro? Okay, that works, I guess. Hilarious. I think the pack probably had a beacon on it. Honestly. But there's still stuff alive. Okay. Your thing, bro. Anyone streaming the game on Saturday night? Yeah, I think a lot of people have gone off the game, but honestly this patch like saved the game for me, personally. Like, I'm not really one for balance as long as I'm having good games and enjoying it, and yeah, I'm having to play Russia all the time because everybody's scared to play Russia apparently. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I still really like the game, so. Balance doesn't ruin the fun for me. I think it's more fun to play against the curve than like, you know, I'd rather play against the curve and have fun than like, yeah, not play the game and grab at it, you know. Like, it's a nice challenge as well. Like, it's just fun. I don't really care about my elo enough to worry about winning or losing. I will always try to win, of course, but you just take each game one game at a time, and it doesn't really matter. And the cool thing about Broken Arrow is that there's always something cool that happens in a game. There's always like some cool shit happening. Why did they unload so far back? I guess it doesn't really matter. Wom. I'll just keep running on to the point. I don't really know point. He just okay. But I was the one disabled, but it was he. He who is disabled. RIP my DMP, I guess. I didn't like him either. I'm gonna like win this game with the most negative KD. We're not actually negative yet. No. Oh, negative. Have the devs speed up a bit? Yeah, me too. Me too. Like, I won't say that there's nothing wrong with the game. You know, in terms of balance, sure they need to fix it, and I would say, in terms of speed of updates, they probably need to improve that a bit. But I would love it if they just did balance and technical updates separately. I might want to fix the matchmaking a little bit as well. Not even 1,000 elo. That's fucking dumb. I mean, those guys have been waiting in a America queue for like 15 minutes, probably. We just happened to be the one that caught them. Is your first RTS type of game like this? Oh, crazy. Just try one. Ned, you in the stream? Ah, okay, cool. Managed to get in. I kicked your ult? Why are you running an ult, bro? I'm definitely kicking you. You filthy smurfer. Elo's just a number, bro. If you joined us with your main, then you probably still get games pretty quick. You don't need to worry about that when you're playing with us. It's actually why I quite like hanging around this elo. Do you have out of curiosity, do you have an ult because of the queue times? Or do you have an ult to play Russia? Because I don't really understand the second one. I do actually think that they should have elo, like separate elo for each faction, especially because they're going to add China at some point. So you like play with your main when you got your stack, and then you want to play on your ult when you just want to chill. Yeah, I guess. I get you. Right, what is this deck? I don't even know what deck I picked here. Is this the deck I have built before? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the 8 grenade launcher deck. Hell yeah. Oh, this is a perfect place for it as well. Yeah, being a meta slave, dude, must get very boring, to be honest. That's what I found when I was playing top 100. It's really, really boring. Lobby leader makes the calls. Oh shit! So it's like I see what you mean. Like so, like you guys are like proper tryhard, and that's nuts. Kind of cool though, especially like when it comes to tournaments and stuff in the future. That'd be a good way to practice and stuff. So you have like a shot caller. I'm really excited for when the game has replays and all that kind of stuff, so hopefully sometime next year, because I would love to cast this game properly. But having like casted the tournament previously, man, that was awful. it was they tried to cast from like a third person perspective and watching someone else play, and also generally in bad quality. It was just, that was someone else, that was. Those guys in every game and Overwatches are most of the map. Ah, okay. Interesting. We got a sniper here, right? Those missiles. Holy shit. I could probably just let these leave, to be honest. The grenade launch has always been decent, especially when you think about like the Mark 47. I'm gonna crit that thing to death. Fun. Fireworks. Oh, that sucks. Are we loving the new patch? I like the new patch a lot. Cluster grads. Yeah, I got smoke grad in this one. Not the cluster grad. Yeah. I'm just gonna go on Martha. That's probably gonna be a sniper again as well. It's such a silly game so far. I don't know what's going on. Surprised this build is still standing at me too. Like I've got like barely any resistance right now. It's just silly, very silly. Yeah, look at this. Infantry need a rework? No. Infantry's fine. He's got his artillery out now. Is that Iron Thunders? Oh no, did he see it? Sorry. Look! Red! Oh, here we go. Oh, he didn't double them up. Alright, we're chilling. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Brutus. It's a Brutus. That's crazy to me how that Martha doesn't one shot that. It's like the dumbest shot I'm doing right now. Yeah, it's playing so boring though. Double small. What a snooze fest this game is. Go sleep and wake up for the next game. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves feeding this one. I don't know where the next sniper is. Maybe it's on this side. There was one here, but that can't see that building, can it? We killed that one, I'm pretty sure. There's one over here somewhere. Sure, I check. I already have like the right helis in this deck to rush him. fucking heck. All these fucking artillery. Now what we do for this is a little smoky grad and I was gonna say a guards rush, but we need kind of wait, unfortunately, for that. Wish I had like vampires in this deck or something, that'd be nice. I need stuff that can like unload. Do I have maybe? Yeah, I don't even have AT. Any infantry? I can. Really. I need my guards ready. Fly the helis through the smoke? Okay. I didn't really think of that one, but I could just drive through, like it's not really a problem. I'm planning to just get, as soon as my guards are ready to go, get a bunch of them in boomies and go say hello. I could bring like coconuts. Should have been an easy kill for the book. I don't think it fired because of overkill actually. They're on the way. They're on the way. This feels like an arsehole play, like where are you guys going? What the fuck? Go this way. Alright, these can unload in here, I guess. What to do with these ones? Yeah, run, motherfucker. Run away, motherfucker. See that coming, did ya? Those are only K16s, so they can go in. The K17 needs to stay. Fuck, I got bullshit up there. Oh, my grey is out as well. Feels bad. Sorry. I wish I had some aircraft to take advantage of this right now. Holy shit, there's so many targets. Anyone got some bombs? A lot of snipers around our place, that's for sure. It kind of worked for a little while. It's a shame I couldn't get on top of that supply, because that would have been really nice. I think Russian jets are fine in this game. For the most part. Sometimes they're a little bit overpriced, but Kasu 34 with 3 cab 1500s is only like 340 points if you don't have anything else on it. I think it's perfectly fine, considering how strong they are. I just wish I had like... I don't know if I want to go Colitaire or not. This is a smoke grab. No one expects a smoke grab. He killed that with a fucking smoke. The grenade launcher, sorry, not the smoke. I'm talking about. Alright, let's make the next wave. Haven't played Broken Arrow in a while. How do I feel about the state of the game right now? Are there many levers and cheaters? I think the levers and cheaters issue has kind of passed. I haven't really seen many games where there's been levers. Cheaters are almost non-existent these days. But both of those things... Okay, I will say both of those things will be directly affected by the player count. So like the more players there are, the more likely you're going to see those things. And at the moment the player count is kind of low, relatively speaking. But yeah, I feel like it is a lot better. I haven't seen any cheaters since the anti-cheat went on, and even before then I was barely bumping into cheaters anyway. And with the leaving issue, yeah, I don't really think leaving is as much of a problem as it used to be either. How are we doing? We're still negative, but I mean these pushes are kind of worth it. What I should do is bring myself a tour, because it's always the helicopters, right? My specialized crew always run out of ammo. a lot of people thought there was cheating going on because of the DESYNC issues. When truth is, that's all it was. Like, people would think that people were speed hacking because... Yeah, exactly. Like, the DESYNC was so bad, people thought it was cheating. What I might do... Maybe I could do something more like this. I don't know if that's going to be like too long. How can they even fucking see those there? None of that. I want to try and get on the... Nice. Apparently we lost out here. Wait, what am I even using? I got an AK-15. Did I win? I don't know if I won that. Cool. Let's go again. What happened to the Tor? Did the Tor just like suicide? I felt like the Tor suicide. Bad. Oh, the Grad got killed. What the fuck? They've got snipers behind us. Was there snipers in here? could have just been a drone, I guess. I felt like it was so far back that we should have seen it if it was. I love that my grenade will just keep killing his thunderbolts. It is very funny. I'm gonna just like pick up that SSO, move it back. That Guardian got like it's got stingers on it. Monitoring ammo would be interesting. Yeah, it depends how it's implemented. It's funny how like our team is quite negative on KDs, but it hasn't really mattered. It's kind of funny. Maybe I should actually just start playing with T80s or T90s. Run a couple T80s. Let's run a couple T80s alongside guards of BTS. Again. Extra expensive Guardian over here. Oh, only the Panzer popped it. Cool. Need to be a bit more careful how I approach this now. Because I don't have smoke grab. Hello, Release. How you doing? Oh, the drone. A nuke. I don't know if that was worth it, but to get shot down there, but kind of it is annoying at least. We're just letting these drones hang out like way too much. Some bullshit in it. Oh, if we lose this game, I'll be so sad. I haven't really been playing like properly, I'll admit, but it's still kind of silly. We've been getting away with the bullshit that we have. Have enough time to get stuff to the front. I mean, we could dive for like Charlie, maybe help at Juliet or something if I run a bombing strike on this side, maybe kill the set B3 that's coming up. Changed that too late. I gotta be careful with the part I might actually kill my Kozlek. If they were landed, they would. Yeah. How do I get there in time? I think I can. Yeah. The KD's kind of added up a little bit in this phase. Okay. I don't know if we have anything for that. Uh, 11 ads. Ow. it's like 3 minutes of ads every hour on the stream. Seems crazy.
Bang on!
Mate, whoever brought out the bomber on their, like the nuke on their team is getting absolutely slapped. Mate, I would be seething if I were them right now. Holy shit. Oh gosh. Alright, Yoichi, thanks for another gifted sub today. Thank you very much. That was silly. Whoever's nuke that was at the end. What a throw. Holy crap. Let's have a look. It was MBS. Mate, he got like the second most kills, but he just oh my gosh. That's crazy. I did not expect that to be a draw. The book did well. I mean, considering it's 150 points, I didn't even turn the radar on. It's done pretty well there for us. Cool. Draw plus Elo is still a win in your opinion? Yeah, I guess. Okay, maybe. I did not think that they would be that high elo. Like at the start, like the first 15 minutes of that game was so boring. So they just refused to play the game. Alright, well, into the next. Well, thank you everybody for coming along. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Sorry we're playing Russia all the time, but I really can't be bothered to sit in a queue and play US, so we're just doing random, and if we happen to get a US game, then great. If we don't, doesn't matter. Have I done an artillery support deck? In the game before this, I was kind of playing like that. I wouldn't say that there is a artillery support deck, you know, like where you only play artillery, or, you know, I don't think that's really ever a good idea. But with the tornadoes, I was having a lot of fun previous game. On foot only deck? Oh my god. Alright, ready up. When you good to go. I tried Iskanders. Not for a while, no. This would have been our base. Alright, remember to pick your decks, guys. Hope you get to see me play some strikers. Man, I was playing loads of like striker stuff previously. You'd probably be better off checking the older VODs if you want to watch that. But yeah, I'm just going to be right back while the game starts. I'm back. Yeah, I do love a bit of Iskander play, but I haven't really messed around with Iskanders in ages. Yeah, like cruise Iskanders are really fun. Alright, let's get the old suit out. Wait, where am I? Am I going here? Like, what's going on? We should have 3 right, 2 left, not 3 left, 2 right. I'll move over to Juliet then. If you want to make sure you cap Foxtrot, Andy. Wait, what? Was that a pack? There's no way that was a raptor. Because they got one shot me. It must be the pack. They got a pack in the middle. How many are these in this war? Heavily. Alright. Might keep it around for a bit. They're all good. It came out relatively even, which is surprising, but it's fine. Drone spam? I've never drone spammed. Big old waste. Fine. Oh no. I'm gonna fly right over those. That's alright. Damage on them, don't worry. let's just have a BVM over here. We'll run a couple more. Oh, I kind of spearheaded the bush at least, so that's nice. Saltman's raw, huh? Sorry, but that doesn't do any damage to me. And like no sound cues in there, it's really weird. My sound just stopped. We don't need AA for the time being. They just basically use like 4 F-35s, so those F-35s won't be around for like another 3 or 4 minutes. We can just do other things in the meantime. Better. Almost. I've got my slow ass panther on the way. Bring up a Vitchas, I suppose. I do have a lot of artillery, however. might as well move that up a little bit. We can probably kill this. A weird range going on there. Bit of a deadly phase. Actually, let's do... We'll have to do that. Excuse me. You had only 500 kills? That was bad as... Okay. Playing it slow, okay? It's slow. I already have that many more. And just be careful with that Panzer, because it's gonna get popped at some point. Can't have it that far up. I really sometimes feel like they shadow nerf TOS, because it used to be like way. I feel like they used to be way more consistent in the damage that they dealt. Now it's like they're really not. It's really important that we went in that building, because otherwise we would have got killed by the Rangers. I need to make sure this BRDM has smoke. I'm pretty sure there's a loadout of the Kebab that gets smoke. Maybe I'm confusing it with the... Oh no, yeah, I'm confusing it with the recon version. Bad. Alright, let's just keep going with more of these. Oh, someone wanted me to play Coastal earlier. Well, hopefully they're still here enjoying it. Oh, go on. Up. Using that with that boss. Joe, there's some Marines on my flank. What are my plans for Christmas? Will I stream? I won't be streaming on Christmas though. I'm not streaming Boxing Day or Christmas. Streams a bit. I've done three Broken Arrow streams this week. I'm getting my ass handed to me by Russian infantry. Any tips? So in any situation where someone has something that's better than you just got to find the thing that you have better than them, whether it be like aircraft or artillery. In most cases, when there's something good on the field that you don't want to fight, you got to hit it with some sort of aircraft or artillery. So in the case of infantry, it would probably be artillery would be the safest bet, because usually you'd end up spending too much otherwise on it's reloading. Yeah, so like artillery is generally a better idea because it's like less of a problem if it dies. Or sorry, like aircraft, it's less likely to die. I'm probably just confusing it with the way I'm talking right now. But yeah, was Russia buffed? No. To the transport, but like just nothing from me firing, like what's going on? Nice. That's one way to deal with your enemies, let them kill themselves. Only Russian infantry that can beat Marines in forests. SSO, close range SSO. Can. Ognemachiki maybe. There's quite a few, yeah. Just look for ones with like napalm launchers and just good close range weapons. Pretty sure Moskaya will beat Marines in close range as well. Right, where's this recon at? There's something here that's spotting. The B-fist? Maybe it's the B-fist. So I'll just start running like double catch around or something, I don't know. My T-80 did manage to kill the I don't know why it's not loading there. So the gun's bugged. We just can't see it. Weird. I really thought there was more AA with radar than that. Apparently not. Yeah, the CQC Space Nose is another one because of the thermobaric launcher. They're pretty good. Sell that one, it's been kind of useless. At least we're positive again. That's good. shame you spoiled those. Juggle. Jesus. Okay. considering bringing in the 2 Palev, but I don't think I can. What to do? Thing is, we gotta kind of get ahead because we're most likely gonna get nuked at the end of the phase again. Be a bit of a pain. Oh, for fuck's sake, what was that doing? That's just a feed. Playing a deck that is so reliant on aircraft, and I can't use them at all. Best loadout PDSS? Always been the standard loadout. The grenade launchers have never been good. nuke. It might come, it might not, but best we be prepared for it. Careful. Don't feed, guys. Don't feed. Hold the line. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Nice. Good job, fellas. Tight game. I did not expect to have most kills in that game. Yeah, GG guys. Yeah, I did kind of feed my Su-35 at one point. But otherwise we were okay. Nice. How would I improve how nukes work in the game? Just make it so the B2 it doesn't have stealth. Like, in reality, at the ranges we're working at, you definitely know that the B2 is there. It wouldn't just pop out of thin air. Make them extremely expensive. They're already kind of expensive. I do feel like the Russian nuke should be cheaper though. Or you could make it so the US one's more expensive. Because the dumb bomb aircraft is so much better. But I think the issue with the biggest problem with nukes right now is not nukes. The biggest problem with nukes is AA. And the fact that AA doesn't automatically, like the overkill mechanic makes nukes strong. If you could make it so that you can turn off the overkill mechanic by default on certain units, nukes would be way less effective. Isn't the Russian one technically cheaper this year? Most likely to get a plane back. Yeah, I guess. True. But yeah, I think the biggest problem with nukes is AA, not nukes themselves. Because nukes are kind of important for the game, I think. Because otherwise there are going to be situations where there's like massive stalemates, right? And nukes kind of break that up. It kind of refreshes the game a little bit every time a nuke drops, especially if a nuke gets like a lot of kills. So I don't think you should necessarily like nerf nukes or remove them or anything like that. But yeah, I think the AA is the biggest problem. Also, Warner needs off map. Heathen. Heathen. Off map is like just the most silliest thing in any Asian game. Like I kind of understand why they have it, but I much prefer like it being entirely on map. If you see what I mean. Just make the maps deeper and have all of the artillery on the map. Okay, let's go. What's the overkill mechanic I'm talking about? So basically there is a system in the game where, like particularly AA is the best example, it will avoid sending more than one missile at a target to avoid overkill, right? And that's why we call it the overkill mechanic, because you have to like purposefully right click in order to make an AA unit fire more than one missile at an aircraft, if it can one shot. If it can't one shot, it will fire more than one. But well, you'll always see me select my AA and then yeah, you'll see me select my AA and then right click the enemy aircraft so they fire more than one missile. Yeah, technically it's anti-overkill. I mean, it's whatever. Yeah. There just needs to be a setting where you can turn it off. You can turn off the anti-overkill. And that way you can have like some turned on and some turned off, and it would work a lot better. Nuke should be removed. Nah. Find that in Warner games you reach a point when the enemy has critical mass in a town and they become unpushable. Still Division 2. I guess it depends what side you're on, right? Because if you're on packed side, I don't think that's a problem. Should we just run it back? Just everyone goes same places. I got you. We got some couple new people, right? What do I want to do? I'm kind of happy to brawl, I guess, but have a right and help. I know we got the flamers. Oh, this is like kind of an interesting deck actually. Because it's kind of old school for me. Or I've still got Typhoons with auto cannons. I already stopped using auto cannon Typhoons. Holy AA. Everybody right click that on it. Everybody. Okay, they got pack. There's a pack like there, right? Oh, they only put out one. They only put out one aircraft. No, fuck off. Uneasy. Get out! Kill the Guardian! Okay, well, crap. That was really bad. If we're getting like ACD Vugan. Man, my Getty's gonna look fucking awful because this Spetsnaz crew cleaned that up. Just get these typhoons back. Rip. And I got absolutely wrecked at the start of this game. Ready? Oh, are these the... Oh, they're not the close range ones. They're the wrong ones. Okay, this deck is just like so borked. I got the wrong Spetsnaz. Oh, they're killing me IRL. Jesus, these guys are not fucking about. There's some Total War like campaign as well. There is a single player campaign, but it's not like Total War. It's like narrative. What's the way to put it? It's like preset missions. Yeah, it's on rails exactly. a lot of aircraft. Shit. Linear, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it's very linear. Okay. Interesting choice to jump in the building with the flashbang, but it is. Yeah, it's kind of like one in conflict, yeah. In the way that it's plays out. Oh, fuck's sake. There's no love here for mechanized right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Do I prefer Broken Arrow over Warno? Not really. I think I prefer Warno overall. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, for me, I really enjoy Warno single player, right? And I play it a lot, right, on the channel. So, but multiplayer, I can't play a lot of Warno multiplayer. Whereas I can play like endless amounts of Broken Arrow multiplayer. I feel like multiplayer is a lot more fun in this game, for me at least. Yeah. I mean, I can try and play left a bit more, I guess, but... we can just get... just try and move up a bit more on the right, maybe? Don't use the forward supply for helis. They will see it. I do have Artie in this deck, yeah, but I don't know if I want to commit to the markers at the moment. And I consider really what we need. Try move up the right units more. Do choke. See. Yeah, drop could be useful. Actually, that's a good shout. Yeah, we'll get the drugs in. Yeah, that's kind of what I need. Just something that can harass the infantry. To infinity and beyond! A bit of a tasty bomb. Nice. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Bit of a crazy game right now. My BMDs are so fucked. Oh my god. Oh, that should unload in there. Yeah, we can. Oh, we can maybe just unload up here, to be honest. Oh my god. Not doing too bad considering the circumstances, which is nice. Seems to be like a bit of lag in this game, which is a bit annoying. Boom. Pop! Oh! Oh! Oh, I can't do me like that. The last second gets away. That's some shit. Okay. We just need I don't even know. I kinda wanna do the same thing with the bomb. The bomber. Keep a bomber. We'll see what the AA is like. Move this stuff up while we're... Move it all up. Gonna hit the mark, but we'll try. Yeah, not too bad. Especially if it survives. I mean, 100% value if it survives. Nice. Yeah, I did not expect it to make it out either, but I think the Su-34 was throwing speed missiles out, so... Honestly, there's just so many bookies. It's so dumb. Yeah, I should definitely invest more into like just AT and stuff to deal with these bookers, but I don't know what to bring. Like, actually, I guess I could use T72s. Yeah, we should use T72s. Yeah. This deck needs changing big time. Oh, hello. Come on. And there is no freaking way. That's insanity. You reckon there's like stuff to stop these? Fucking one lap. I guess there is. Ain't that some shit? Let's just get my BMPs over here. Yeah, I think the C-72s will do the job. Playing on this map like a second time makes it feel like this like has lasted forever. Pretty strange. All the fighting has completely shifted though, over to the sea rather than around A. It's just weird. Played too much Warno recently. Like, I can play the single player Warno forever, but the like I said earlier, the multiplayer just gets me. Like, can really wind me up sometimes when it just turns into like rocket RT spam. Man, it's frustrating when they don't want to try. Maybe I could use the BMPs a bit more actively here. drop some stuff as well. Oh, bro, what is that? Like snuck through it, crazy. That's mental. Nice. When the BMP2 hits just right. I don't know if I should cap that yet. Should probably can at some point. I think they saw her. Sniper, that is. Holy crap. What a crazy ass phase.
Bang on!
Like that went wild. On that phase. Crazy. This Panzer is missing everything, bro. Seriously. Could be 4 freaking kills here. Oh fuck, the Panzer should have turned off. Bad. Thanks, Pez. The 70-month prime. Is my rod still tungstering? I hope so. What a battle. What a fight that was at the end of that phase. Crikey. Oh no! Sniper got spotted. You sir can go get yourself fixed up. I don't know if this is really going to do much, but we'll see. It's a shame that didn't kill that convoy very well. There's no way that gets out. It's like the severe lack of AA right now. Oh. They were guided bombs, not unguided. Nice, good kill. An MSC pack. I don't know if going that deep for that is a good idea. It's kind of worth, like the MSC pack, if that was like an upgraded one, it's like 300 points. Why not moving it forwards? Because then it's in artillery range. Great thing about this open airfield is you have such a clear line of sight. If I move it here, like I'm get closer to Iron Thunders being a thing. But I don't think they have many Iron Thunders. We got like one guy with Iron Thunders potentially. Maybe it's not so much of a threat. There's also HIMARS though. They do have HIMARS. Nice. It's not like we don't have the range, you know. that's nice. guess a nuke, maybe? Kind of a weak nuke. We didn't have much. He threaded the needle real bad there. It's kind of silly, to be honest. That was hilarious. It's like it's like the cruise missile didn't finish the job, so the fucking S-300 did instead. Oh fuck. Actually amazing. Crikey. Alright, what to do? I think maybe I can hang out with a Su-35 or something. Fucking teasing me, bro. A little tease. Like flare, like the last minute flare, just throwing it off. So annoying. Oh, hi Muzz? Okay. Yeah, so you can see like they would try and do that to these antes if I was further forwards. That's why you don't have them any further forwards there. Good example. The other thing about having them further away is you have way more time to react. Like to seed, I mean. I did actually run out of supply on that anti. I think it might just burn, to be honest. Oh, that was kind of silly. I don't know how I managed that one. I really haven't been respecting the air at all. Could have wanted that earlier, actually. Game feels good. Yeah, the game feels great right now. Welcome, Pat and Kay. I wish we had time to get one more. People have Andy's got us covered, I guess. Yeah. I just tried to yell like the 4 bookers at us and they just got deleted. Amazing. Alright, well, there it is. Oh, good stuff. Thanks, Q. That was pain. Yeah, your left side looked brutal. The C-35 just had one big bomb. Yeah, I've just got the cab 1500 on it. If I laze it into a tank, it will kill a tank in one shot. So we got a lot of elo from that. Good job, Fire. Really, really good. Really nice KD there. This bomber really hit nicely and it didn't die. So that was huge. Second one, not so good. It's kind of okay-ish. It's acceptable. The Su-34, triple HIMARS Pack 2 kill. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, I thought I got more kills with the antes than I actually did. Maybe later on, like this is quite a decent amount at the torque kill. Oh gosh. I also killed ND Ziggler as well. My S300s just didn't like ND's units, apparently. Insane. Yeah, we managed to shut down that AA nicely. It was really good. And then we just, like, we were free to get those strikes in. I got absolutely annihilated in the early game, though. I had, like, no Shorads, so I just got absolutely destroyed. Alright, well, that was a fun game, and I think we will leave it there for tonight. Yeah, I do really appreciate you guys all coming along. Thank you very much for joining me. We will be back, let's see, it will be on Tuesday, probably, for... Oh, sorry, no. We'll be back tomorrow, of course. I thought it was Sunday for some reason. But then I was like, if it was Sunday, should I be playing Warno? We'll be back tomorrow for Warno at 8 PM. And then on Tuesday before Christmas, we will be doing more Broken Arrow. So there'll be one more Broken Arrow stream before Christmas. Then Christmas Eve I'm not streaming. Christmas Day I'm not streaming. And then we'll be back on probably Friday for more streams. So Boxing Day for those who celebrate Christmas. But yeah. Yeah, anyway, if you aren't joining me tomorrow for Warno and don't join me on Tuesday, then have a good Christmas. Time for golf. Oh yeah, we've got to do the golf with your friends for mod of the year. True. When are we going to do that? I usually do it either like in the gap between Christmas and New Year, or like just after New Year, whenever people are free, really. We got to do golf with your friends. Yeah. Yeah. The totally not rigged mod of the year. On a Saturday, so like kids can stay up late. Yeah, we can. When would be the next Saturday? It would be maybe the 3rd. We could do like in the new year on the 3rd. I don't think I'm doing anything. Something like that. I'll put a message in the group. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Is anyone else streaming Broken Arrow lately? We do actually have some more people streaming Broken Arrow, which is nice. Alright, what was the deck that I said that I needed to edit? I might just do that quick before I sign off. Is it VDV Mech? I think it was VDV Mech. The other thing I wanted to change. Oh, right, yeah, changing these from autocannons. I kind of liked having them as autocannons in this deck. Like they're providing decent fire support. I don't know what VOD I played Striker Marine. Gosh. Not sure. The best place to look. I got 84 VODs now in the playlist. It's crazy. Holy moly. Maybe in the morning multiplayer. Hello. Hello, everybody. Jeremy special in here somewhere. I don't know, there's some games where I'm just getting absolutely annoyed with it. Some of the streams are really rough. Yeah, I wish I knew. Anyway, in future, hopefully we'll be able to play US again. Sorry, it's been all Russia lately, but what can you do? I don't want to sit 10 minutes in the queue. Maybe we can try next week to get a US game going. But yeah, again, thank you very much for the support. Thank you, Bets, for the 70-month Prime. Thank you, Yuacha, for the gifted sub. Well, all of the gifted subs. 6 gifted subs today. Appreciate it, man. Brab, thanks for the 8 months Prime. Redneck, thanks for the 2-month Prime. And Dusty Rusty, thanks for the Prime as well. Yeah, thank you very much. Really appreciate all the support. It's been awesome. It's good to be back, like, enjoying Broken Arrow again. The DESYNC not being as much of a thing is so nice. Like I don't mind being beaten if I just get outplayed, but like when I'm just like loot stuff is dying due to desync, oh my god, it's so frustrating. So that being fixed has really like saved the game for me. So I've been enjoying it a lot. And yeah, we'll definitely be playing it next week. So there we go. Yeah. Anything else to say? My brain's fried. But yeah, thank you to the patrons, thank you to the mods, thank you to YouTube members, of course. Thanks to all the support. That's the most important part. And I will see you all tomorrow, 8 PM for warning. Have a good night, guys. Catch you later.